everybody, and welcome to a new video. First, I will start off with apologizing if you hear any background noise because my boyfriend is gaming maybe 4 meters away from me or something. We live in a small place for now, but I wanted to talk a little bit about how I'm feeling about me and my boyfriend moving to the Netherlands, so back to my home country, while I'm getting ready. And I did bring my foam mic cover and beeswax. Maybe after I'm done with my makeup and stuff, I want also to make some sounds with that. I have some coffee here with me because it's the morning, and I always love coffee in the morning. But I must say, the rambles will start immediately. I must say that I have been more into my cycle and my hormones, and I do feel like coffee on an empty stomach, which I used to always do, doesn't help, and also not if you're a little bit anxious. For me, coffee then makes me even more anxious. So my new way is that I always first eat and then I get a coffee. I have already done my skincare, which is very simple. I don't always cleanse my face actually, because I've had some breakouts and I'm trying to find out what it is, because when I during my teens and stuff like that, I actually didn't have much acne or pimples, just occasional pimple here or there. But I quit my pill maybe 1.5 years ago. Almost 2 years, I think. Wow, time goes fast. And now I have more hormonal breakouts around here, also a little bit here. Or like, I think it's hormonal because of course I Google and they say around this area it's more hormonal. So okay, it might be hormonal, but still, back then when I didn't have much acne, I didn't use a lot of skincare. I only actually used day cream, and of course when you shower you just wash your face with the water. So I wash my face with the water this time, and then I put some I do put serum and some eye cream, and then a day cream, and that's it. So the skincare is done. I have been using this BB cream for so long, probably since I was 15, so 12 years. And I just, I like this one, that's why I also haven't changed. It's not too expensive, and it's a BB cream from Nivea, Nivea in English, Nivea. And it does the job for me. I don't really like... Okay, wait, that's also something that I found out. I don't often try new makeup, except I have been working at a beauty web shop, so I've been able to try different stuff out. So that's why I have been a little bit, now more knowledge about what are nice products also for me, because I've always loved watching YouTube videos of makeup gurus. I think we used to call them that. But I always thought that foundation, that doesn't work for me. And in my head, like when I was younger, we had like, if you know the brand Essence, and then like this mousse foundation, so you had like a really, really thick layer of foundation, and that in my head was the image I had of foundation, or either that it just didn't look natural, so really thick. So I like BB cream, but my opinion, or I would say my knowledge, has expanded, and that actually mostly happened when I could try the Estee Lauder double wear foundation in my work. Oh my god, that foundation is so good. So that changed my opinion about foundation. stick to my BB cream, which is like €8 or something. And in Holland, we love our 1+1 discount. So then I buy this 1+1, so I have 2. Okay, now let me put some on. Also put the hair back. I'm wearing this nice stitch headband to put the hair in the back. Or the hair in the back, the hair out of my face. I love fabric scratching, and I know the people on here or who watch my videos, who follow me, you do too. That is also something when I do ramble videos. I need also to make ASMR sounds. I don't like to listen to only whispering. Sorry if you hear my boyfriend, but he's gaming. And I thought, okay, when he's gaming in the morning, then I'm gonna record a video. I actually just always apply this with my fingers. I don't use a brush or beauty blender. And also always in my neck, because we don't want that it looks weird. And that is why I actually also took some hand wipes. So after I do like the creamy stuff, normally I would wash my hands, but now I will have this. I have done this type of videos on TikTok, and there I saw that I am actually quite aggressive in the way I put on this cream. So for the sake of ASMR and relaxation, I will try to do it a bit more slow. I don't know if you have a partner who games, or if you game yourself, of course. But my boyfriend, I know he's not playing Hell Let Loose. He loves like these shooter games. I have sometimes tried to, I'm gonna take my concealer, try to play it just, for fun to see how it goes. But I just get too scared. Going to take some stuff out. I've had this makeup bag also for forever, and here are like, oh, maybe do you want to see what's in it? What's in my makeup bag? Shall I do that? And then yeah, I will do that. Okay. Am I a little bit chaotic? Yes, but I think that's okay. That's how I am. Or like, that's okay. Of course it's okay how I am. But maybe for you, you think like, but this is me. Okay, I have here 3 brushes. And by all means, I am no professional. I just do stuff kind of not made up by myself, but I see a video here and there, and then I'm like, okay, I will do this like this. And for many years I've been doing the same thing. But okay, I have this brush. This is like my all over the face brush. This is the brush, this one I've been using recently. It's for blush. And this one is for the contour. So those are the 3 brushes I have. I have more, but these ones I use frequently and are in my makeup bag. you have a tight ponytail, you want to fix some flyaways. As you can see, I have quite bushy eyebrows, and I've been wanting like a product that keeps them nice in place, but it doesn't cost me too much work, and that is of course affordable. Like I prefer to not spend too much money on makeup. So I've had those, like, no, I don't have that in here, like that you have a little container with like the gel in it, and then you use a spoolie to apply it. I thought, for me it was a little bit too much work. Like, of course, too much work, what's too much work? But what I like to do, I like that this is just like the applicator with the gel already on it. So I just don't know how well it works. So I'm trying that out now, but the application is very easy and nice, so for that I like it now. Then I have, yeah, you can see the makeup I use. Sometimes a little bit busted up, but this is a blush from L'Oréal Paris that I use. I got this from my work, and this one is in the color 3 Melon Dollar Baby. This is the shade. I mean, when it says melon, maybe this is like a little bit melony, peachy. I always wanted to do this because this is also what like the YouTubers always used to do. But I like this one to use for blush. I'm not like a super blush girl, but when I see it on other people, I always like it, so I always put a little bit. What I'm definitely are is a bronzer girl. I love bronzer. I am a very white gal, and bronzer just gives me some color to the face, and I have been using this bronzer also for a very long time. Now, you cannot read which brand it is, but it's from Rimmel London. And if you're Dutch and you love YouTube and also makeup vlogging, I think you know Masha from Beauty Gloss, and she is actually thank you, he was being a bit loud, but because of Masha I found this bronzer. She recommended it and it's affordable. It's a drugstore brand, so maybe nowadays maybe it's like max €10, I think, and I think it's really good quality, and I have it in the color 2 Sun Bronze, and you will see how I apply this later. Of course, an eyelash curler. I say of course because if I don't do this, it matters a lot to the length my eyelashes can go. I have here, this is from Dema, a lovely Dutch store who also sells makeup, and I think, I don't know, is this also for your eyebrows? Maybe. I'm not used to this, but I wanted it because of the spoolie. Because when you also use those gels, your spoolies get dirty quite quickly. So I wanted another one, so this one. started using this type of concealer because of TikTok. It was hyped there a lot, and it's not too expensive, and I actually also like it very much. This one, or this type, is also a foundation, and I think I want to try that one as well. If you have tried it, let me know what you think. Anyway, leave in the comments what is your favorite foundation. I like a bit more lightweight foundation, so not too thick. Even though maybe the Estee Lauder is like a heavy one. Maybe, do you know like a dupe to the Estee Lauder one? Then I would really like to know. I have here the mascara that I use. This one is Lash Paradise from L'Oreal, and this is the waterproof one. I used to not use waterproof mascara, and then I always got like the mascara like here, and that was just super annoying and didn't look nice. So people told me you might like waterproof mascara, then that doesn't happen. So because of that, I've been using waterproof mascara, and it does help. I think more girls or boy, if you use people who use mascara, they have that same issue that you get here like the mascara. So waterproof might be a good one for you. And what I love this sound of mascara. Okay. And then I have in here another mascara. I got this one from my work. This one is Carolina Gunning Overcurl Glam Mascara. And this is not a waterproof mascara. And sometimes when I think also when I record videos, then I don't always feel like using waterproof mascara. So then I use this one, for example. I think this one is nice, but I don't know how much this costs. I got this one for free, but I wouldn't repurchase it. So, but I do really like the Lash Paradise, so that one I can recommend. Then I have here a very busted up as well, a tattoo, an eyeliner, pencil eyeliner from L'Oreal. When I'm feeling a little bit extra, I put this on, and also when I have extra time, I put this on. So for example, for videos, I can like to put a little wing. But for example, with work, I'm too tired. I already struggle with putting mascara on, so then I don't do this one. And I have in here a loose cotton. Wattenstaafje. You know what this is. But this one is dirty, so this one goes in the trash. I put this in here when I went. No, with the Christmas party at my work, I took my makeup back, and then I had this one in there because I would do my makeup there. Now that one goes in the trash. I have here a pill, and I think it's in French. I almost am sure that it's an allergy pill, because it's not paracetamol or ibuprofen, so a little allergy pill doesn't make the best sound. Then I have this from Catrice, a brow fix soap stick. I got this one also for free from my work. And I don't really use this. This is also to separate your brows. And it had like a cap on it, but I lost it. And here is then the brow. Yeah, the brow soap, sorry. Yeah. I will close it up because there are some loose eyebrows on there. But yeah, that's like the soap. And I like this one. It is convenient. Doesn't take a lot of work. But not a super foundation. Now we're gonna go for the concealer, which I also just apply with my fingers. So, like this. And I have here some, yeah, it's kind of like scars or dark spots from the acne I've had down there. I've also been told that this is good to do. So now for the video, I will do it like that. Alright, sometimes I also put it a little bit here because it can be a bit red. And just here. Okay. I'm thinking, because I want to wash my hands a little bit, I will put some lotion on. I mean, the order of how I do my makeup is not at all, I think, how you should do it. It's just how I do it. But okay, I will stop giving side notes so people don't hate on me. People gonna hate anyway. I'm gonna put some of the lotion here and also on the other side. But I also wanted to talk with you guys a little bit about how I'm feeling, because it has not been the best these last few days, and I've been quite annoyed by it. And I have a tendency to really fight when I feel bad, and that makes it even worse. So I've also been trying to not let my thoughts get the better of me and just accept that this is how you feel, and it will get better. It always gets better. But currently, today it's Sunday for me, so next week is my last working week at my current job. And of course, that's not that I'm upset or something about it, but it's a little bit more like emotional. Like, I'm not emotional, but I know that it has a little bit of an impact on me, not a big one. And especially when I then don't feel so good, I can feel that socially I'm kind of like isolating myself. I think isolating is a bigger word, but I don't really feel like being social. I just want to be at home in my own comfort zone with my boyfriend or alone. But yeah, I find that a little bit hard. And I've also noticed that I'm somebody who loves being happy, who doesn't, but I also love being with people and give off a positive, bubbly energy, and currently that's not how I feel. So then I quite quickly don't want to be with people because I don't want to be a burden. That's, I think, a reason. And also I found out that I do care about what people think of me, and I want them to like me. I mean, it doesn't go too far. Like, of course, it's not that I care about everybody who thinks what everybody thinks of me, but when I am feeling low, all of my mental strength I have goes low as well. So I start overthinking, I become insecure, I become sensitive to things. I mean, I'm I'm a highly sensitive girl. That I definitely am. But I am not that insecure normally, and I don't care that much what people think of me. But when I'm like this, I start my thoughts. They are trying to get the better of me, and I'm just like finding ways for me how to deal with it. But I definitely think that it is a good idea for me to go see a psychologist when I'm back in the Netherlands, because right now I'm such in an in-between phase. In a month I'm back in Holland, so I am not going to some bronzer. I put bronzer, by the way, all over my face, not too much, but that's kind of like my powder. But yeah, I'm in between, so it's not like I am now going to find a psychologist in Denmark. But I've always thought that I could handle my own thoughts and issues myself. Even though I have studied psychology myself and always recommend people going to a psychologist, I can feel on myself that I have for a very long time told myself that I don't want to say I don't need it, but my problems aren't big enough to go to see a psychologist. So I felt then like, yeah, but what am I gonna do there? I'm not depressed. I don't have anxiety. I mean, I have anxiety, but like, let's say an anxiety disorder or other things, but that's just my own excuses for not going to seek help, and actually just tools. And just, I know that I really like, yeah, now we're gonna also see some strange faces while I do my makeup, but I love talking. I say I love, yeah, I do love it, but about my emotions, it's really my way of dealing with my feelings. I'm not somebody who keeps it in, which is good. I think when you keep all of your emotions in, it's not helping you. I'm gonna check actually if it's still recording. Yeah, because I am filming with my back camera and I have no idea what's going on behind the screen. But yeah, I think when you hold in your emotions, then at some point it will all overwhelm you, and then boom, you will get hit by it. So that's not with me, but as I know, I love to talk. Why not with a professional, or like also somebody who's objective to everything I've been through? And just, I thought also while studying it, I thought like, what is a psychologist gonna tell me? I'm now putting on some blush. What is a psychologist gonna tell me that I don't know already? Oh my god. Who did I think I was? Of course they can help me. It's always good to talk with somebody. They can give you some insights or some tools. Like I thought very highly of myself, which is good. Be confident. But I thought like, I still think myself inside is good. But let's not act like I don't have things to learn. And also like I don't have, I'm now gonna blend it a bit more. I don't have that much life experience yet, so it's always a good idea to talk with somebody, and I can feel that I need it. So I'm gonna stop with excuses and I'm gonna seek a psychologist to talk with and to help me when I start overthinking, because that's my issue. I would say I can go really hard with the overthinking, and that my thoughts get the better of me. Well, it is not bad. Nothing is bad what's happening. Oh, wait. Like in the moment now, I'm okay. There's nothing to be worried about. Like I'm worrying about all sorts of things that aren't happening, and that's not helpful. So that's also something that I feel is bothering me and kind of like blocking me. Is like this, and this, that word is hard for me in English, anticipatory. anticipatory anxiety. So for example, Friday is my last working day. I can already get kind of like anxious about that, like, oh no, then okay, first I will tell you what I'm anxious about, like, oh, it's my last day, then people are gonna come up to me, oh, bye, and, you know, oh, what do I have to say, like, I kind of feel like I don't want to see anybody. And then I also asked my colleagues I also invited them to stay at the office for longer, and then, like, have some drinks, some games, and stuff like that, and maybe eat some pizza. Because it's very nice at our work, we can just stay there. But now I'm thinking like, oh, I don't know, I just feel anxious about it. While I am like a social person, I think people who meet me, they don't know that I have that I have this anxiety. And yeah, also with being introvert, extrovert, I don't believe in that anyway, but I think some people call me like social butterfly, but I am, but also not, you know. But it's so annoying because I know on the day itself I'm gonna be happy and I'm gonna feel very good about people saying goodbye to me. People are very kind, and having some drinks at my work, playing games, and I want to make a music bingo, like that is very fun. But for some reason I just feel anxious about those things, and it ruins the days before for no reason. So I need help with that. I definitely, and that's like one example. This happens all the time. And then especially when I am not in a good state, then for me, like, maybe I feel bad because something personally happened in my family, for example, and then it goes like, okay, I get sensitive, I get moody, mood changes, I get insecure, I start overthinking. And I think that's very normal, of course. And I do recognize when this happens. But I cannot really get out of it by myself. So that's what I need help with. Curling the eyelashes. Alright. Mascara. And then of course the moving is not something that doesn't affect me. Like, that is not something that is a very easy thing to do. Like packing up everything, and like, for example, we now sold the couch. Next week people are coming to pick it up. And I'm like, I don't want people to have my couch. I don't know. These are things like, I think what's also happening, I thought I knew a lot, but I'm experiencing a lot of new things that are giving me a lot of different emotions that I didn't know. So yeah, I have to deal with all these new emotions because I've never been like that. I actually never had this much stuff and then furniture of myself. Like, first you live with your family, then you have your room, but okay, I never felt very attached to that. Then I start traveling, then you don't really have furniture, of course, you have your clothes. Then I moved with roommates, and then I always just had a small room for myself, and the rest of the furniture was already there, so not mine. But this is different, you know, like, this is my stuff for the past almost 4 years, and yeah, I did also have a great time here, but I really wanted to go to, back to Holland, I say also my comfort zone. I have been going back and forth also in Holland. Excuse me, I'm telling a story here. But also in Holland, you know, like, I studied in Rotterdam, that's not the city where I'm from. And there I moved places, meet a lot of people. While I was traveling, meet a lot of people, and of course you're not in a stable comfort zone. And then moving here to Copenhagen with my boyfriend, also all new. needed before. But of course now we made the decision to move. But then I'm also a little bit scared, like, is this the right decision? But that's, ew, there's a hair here. But that's also a bit overthinking, you know. I can go on and on about this because I know I'm overthinking, but it's also good to think, like, of course. But sometimes I need to be able to let it go. And I have my moments that I am able to let it go. But they are a bit short right now. This necklace I've also had for quite a long time, and I know I look so unattractive right now with my under chin, but who the fuck cares? I already have my boyfriend. I've had this necklace for a very long time. I actually don't own many. I actually only own this necklace, and I have a few earrings, but yeah, I actually kind of like it. It's not necessary for me to have many different jewelry and stuff. Maybe once when I have a lot of money, but still, I prefer to spend my money on different things like food and doing nice trips. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna take this one out as well. The other time with my like fabric scratching with all the gaps video, I loved going through my hair. Maybe I should get a hairbrush so I can brush it. That's also quite nice for ASMR. Okay, I'll be back. I have gotten my hairbrush. And yeah, of course, there's hair in it because I brush my hair with it. I try to get most of it out, but yeah. For me, I like finding people who are either going through similar things, or just people that I love watching, but also share that sometimes they don't feel good mentally. Like, it makes me feel, of course, not alone, and that it's not crazy, and especially when I'm like this, so sensitive and insecure, that's what is good for me to hear. So that's why I also want to share this. And as I said, I love talking, so this is also a way for me to let go of some of the shit that is up in here. Okay, let's brush these long ass hairs. Oh my god, it's so long. I don't think I've ever had long hair. But the hairdresser is very expensive in Copenhagen, or in Denmark in general. So I'm waiting until I'm back in the Netherlands to go to the hairdresser. And still, I don't like going to the hairdresser. So that's also probably a reason why, not only because it's expensive. And maybe people who know, if you have long hair, thick and a lot of hair, I have so many tangles always in my hair. Like now it's not so bad because I brush my hair, of course, but yeah. So that is also nicer when you have shorter hair, that you don't have that many tangles. Okay, she is ready for the day. My boyfriend and me, we are going on a little trip. I borrowed my iPhone was screaming a little bit, my boyfriend. And yeah, so sometimes you need to pick yourself up or like push yourself a little bit, like, hey, let's go. And sometimes you need to be kind to yourself and yeah, let yourself relax a little bit more. So I was doing both of those things, and also I know that going outside will help. Doing something that I like will help, because we are going on my favorite walk in Copenhagen, and that also involves food, because I love food. I get happy from eating out also. So there will be some nice bakeries on the way, and Copenhagen, Denmark is known for good pastries. They are just fucking expensive, but they are good. So yeah, that also. And I live here near the water, and we will then go by boat to it's not the opposite side of Copenhagen, but there is water in between, and then we go to Reffen, it's like a street food place. In the summer it's a great vibe. If you ever want to visit Copenhagen, I recommend going there. It's really fun. I think I'm gonna wrap something in it. And in the winter normally it's closed, but it's still a fun place to walk. But right now they have a ice skating rink. Not that I want to go on the ice skating rink, but yeah, there will be a little bit of life. And then I love from there to walk. Not so loud. And then you also walk past Noma. That, I don't know if it's currently the number one best restaurant of the world, but it has been for quite some years. And just walking past it and looking at it, I just love. I don't know why. I've never been eating there, but yeah, I just like that. And from there you can walk. Also, it's very nice because it's, of course, Copenhagen is a capital city, but when you walk over there, it's not that busy, and I love that contrast. That when you walk further, you come more into the center, so more life, more busy. But out there, it's chill, and I like that. So then you go past Noma, and then you walk past some lakes, and of course now the trees won't. Let's go, he's screaming. But yeah, past the lakes, and I'm forgetting my story. But then you also go through Christiania a little bit, and that's like the free town in Copenhagen. I personally really like it there. It's a bit more different. It's colorful, but it's known because there you could always buy weed, marijuana. But right now I think they don't have that Pusher Street anymore. That's what it's called. That's where all those guys were standing and selling it, and I never really like